Duh.
Scratch babble.
Good Sunday morning. I hadn't really planned on going out today. It's also the day before what is expected to be Tropical Storm Alberto makes its way to our area. The path keeps shifting. Right now, we're at ground zero. It keeps moving east, which is actually fine. And plus, it's a tropical storm. We get storms like this, you know, with high winds and a lot of rain year-round. It's just when it takes on the tropical feature, everybody freaks out. Nonetheless, I still may have to go into work and do some coverage, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. Been here 25 years, and I lost track of all the storms that I've covered. Anyway, yesterday's vlog about trying to decide, you know, what I want to do with the KLR, keep it, upgrade to something that's more roadworthy, and get rid of the KLR. I'm still torn, but I'm not going to be doing anything like in the next couple weeks, so my heart and my head tell me to keep the KLR and find a way to get a bike that suits the other needs I want. And as always, it comes down to finances. But so many of you have commented, I can't thank you enough. That's just great. And I've got part of the problem, besides not zipping up the tank bag, you dumbass. How many times do I do that? The answer, every. Already had to stop once to latch my top case. Anyway, where was I? Oh, one of the things that makes it... What are you going to do, dude? You going straight? No blinker. Okay, that's all right. Don't need a blinker. It's all right. No problem here. And thinking about either upgrading or buying an additional bike, 1000cc, something I can do on the road. But if I wanted to do fire roads and light off-road, one of the problems is there's so many choices. You know, the two that are in my price range used, man, I am just shifting like a dumbass today. Of the two that are in my used price range, I keep coming back to the V-Strom 1000, but the Super T is coming up on the outside fast the more I read about that. But then there's also the option to go with, yeah, I know what some of you guys are going to say, but I also know a lot of you guys own Harleys. I really like the Harley touring bikes too. So anyway, thank you for all your comments. Keep commenting. I greatly appreciate it. That's why I started this topic so far out in advance of me actually doing something, because I need info. Now, the main reason for this vlog today, as it's already starting to rain, is why you should not buy a GoPro Hero 6. And why I wish when I bought this camera, I went with my, or not this camera. Let me back up. GoPro Hero 6 takes some of the most beautiful pictures I've ever seen, the most beautiful video I've ever seen. The problem is, for moto vlogging, it's got issues. The image stabilization with the head turns makes it look all really weird. But the biggest issue, speak of the devil, the biggest issue is the sound. I thought I had the sound solved by putting an inline volume control on it, because the sound is way too hot going into the camera, so there's a lot of clicking and popping. And unlike a previous action camera I had the same issue with, where I was able to control the volume, turn the volume down a little bit before the mic volume hit the camera, and it worked out fine. It doesn't work out fine on the Hero 6. because there's too drastic of a drop. Even using the volume control just a little bit, there's too drastic a drop in the volume. There's no real sweet spot. It's either too low or it's too hot and I'm over modulating again. And you hear the hissing and popping. So the final tally on the GoPro, on Highway 98, by the way, heading westbound. This is Herbert Field. I'm not sure why I came this way. This is supposed to be a short ride. I could end up in Mobile now. So anyway, you know, the camera's almost $400. And then the mic adapter was 50 bucks. Not knowing anything but, you know, the amazing reviews I read on it, I bought the camera and the adapter, so, you know, now you're up around $450. I paid a little less for the camera. And, oh, good Lord, I may be here for a month if my motorcycle doesn't trigger. Anyway, so I'm at $450 on the camera and the adapter. Found out I had sound problems. Thought it might be the adapter. Ordered another adapter, so that's another 50 bucks. And it turns out it's neither of those things. And the reason I ended up going with the Hero 6 instead of switching over to the Sony cam, which already has the image stabilization in it, was simply because I heard how great the GoPro image stabilization picture was on the Hero 6, and I already had all the doodads, you know? I already had all the cheap stuff. So in the meantime, I'm trying to put out vlogs for myself, and I'm trying to put out vlogs for, in essence, a client. And I don't think I'm going to get a green. I don't think I'm going to get a green. And the video's just not working. All right, I'm going. The video's just not working because of the sound issue. So now I'm in a catch-22. It actually gets funnier. Well, not funnier, but you know, I've got to turn out these videos, or at least at the time I had to turn out these videos, and I'm not being able to do any vlogs because I'm not happy with the quality of them. So I saw where another vlogger had switched back to the Hero 4, which I've not had. I went straight from the Hero 3 to the Hero 6. And had a linked really good price on it. So I went ahead and ordered that. That's what I'm shooting with now. GoPro's been no help. You know, it's kind of like a car dealer. If there's an issue, they are so loath to acknowledge it. So realistically, my upgrade from a Hero 3 has cost me $400 for a camera, another $100 for the adapters for the mic. I also bought a couple of cheap mics thinking it might be my mic issue. Nope. And in essence, $200 for a Hero 4 Silver. Oh my God. I should have stuck with the 3. And the whole reason with wanting the image stabilization is I was doing some longer form vlogs on these Harley interviews where I wanted to show the ride more, and the 3 was just too jittery. Ironically enough, I'm not doing those videos anymore. I mean, I may, but not on a formal, there's no formal arrangement. So, in conclusion, don't buy a GoPro Hero 6. I don't even know what this Hero 4 footage is going to look like, but like I said, several vloggers I follow who upgraded 6 went back to their 4, and the pictures look great. So I'm hoping this will do, but absolutely no question I'm going Sony, the next action cam I bought. So, as it exists now, God, I went the longest time using my son's GoPro. Then a client gave me a Canadian Action Wasp Cam. That's the one that had the audio issue first, and I bought the adapter and it seemed to fix it. So I got a Wasp Cam. Then I got a cheap Hero 3 on eBay so I could give my son his back. Then I upgraded to the Hero 6, which is a $400 to $500 paperweight, which I may end up using at another place on the bike just so I can get some use out of it. The pictures are really amazing, but the audio just sucks. To the Hero 6, which hasn't worked out, to another Hero 4. So now the guy who went, you know, my first year and a half vlogging with only a borrowed Hero 3, I have 4 action cams. I should set them all on the bike in different locations and use them all at once. You'll get the look at me view, you'll get the view you're getting now, you know, put one on the swing arm, because nothing more thrilling than a swing arm on a bike riding down a paved road. And then, I don't know where the hell I put the other one. Maybe I'd point the other one at my ass to see if my ass looks any different when I hit the amount of time on the bike that my ass normally starts hurting. It'll be the ass cam. Again, thanks for, and I've never really said this before, but, well, I've thanked you for watching, but thank you to those of you who subscribed a few months ago when they changed the monetization. Again, I don't do this for the money. I only made $100 in an entire year, but it's been fun. And when I did the smoking video talking about the dark days of demonetization, I was at it like 712 or whatever, and then a lot of people, several friends and everything, subscribed, kicked me up over 800. I think I'm at 904 or 5 now, so I'm coming up on 1,000. Thank you if you subscribe. Thank you if you watch. I really do plan to have some content of value, but then again I might not, because I've decided to just go back to I'll film when I can, have fun when I'm riding, and make that the purpose of doing a vlog, not stressing over. I mean, it was easy once my subscriber count started growing. It's kind of easy to get caught up in the whole, you know, all the things you need to do to keep it growing. And then you get, in my case, way too optimistic's not the word I want to use. You all know what the word is. You'll put it down below. I'm a little brain toasty today. And you start focusing on the process way more than the actual just riding it, having fun. So now I'm back to, I'll knock them out when I can knock them out. I'm just going to try to have fun with them, and I appreciate anybody who watches them. Okay, that's all I got. Let's go take a look at this footage, see if it worked, see if the mic worked, see how many people in town are freaking out over a stinking tropical storm that is just basically going to be rain and wind. And not to get preachy, tomorrow is Memorial Day in the United States, and if you're in the States, just take out a little time to remember why it is.